Greetings, guys. This is your chief and upline recording the most awaited message of the Wednesday message. Firstly, I'd like to wish all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world Eid al-Adha Mubarak. All right, on this special day, I wish you and your family have an auspicious Eid al-Adha. All right, and this Wednesday message is very straightforward. It's a public holiday in Malaysia, so I'm wearing the VTube t-shirt, and if this is not clear enough, Dave from V Studios have added this right next to me as a prop. Now we are enhancing our production skills. Okay, but this Wednesday message is very important. I was been thinking a lot the past few weeks on some of the mistakes you guys are making, which are very common but should not be made, okay, by a networker. Firstly, let me take you back a little bit to your journey of network marketing. All of you signed up as morons, okay, with an empty cup when it comes to network marketing. 99.99% of you have never had any network marketing experience. That means QNet is your first and will be your last company before you reach financial freedom. But most importantly, I realized that as leaders develop and your checks get bigger, every person is tempted to reinvent the wheel. All right, they want to try new things and not exactly stick to what works. For example, when I started network marketing, my journey many years ago, all right, and then I joined Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan, the most unbelievable upline, and he basically kept reminding me to not try to reinvent the wheel. That means keep doing what works. If it works, why change? All right, and I strongly believe in that. Okay, I strongly believe in that simply because it worked for me. So now when you started network marketing, your focus on the importance of presentation was so high. Okay, you were so hungry to go out there and you were busy meeting people and showing the plan. Then as your network started to grow and you evolved into a bigger leader and your checks became bigger, you started being distracted and you started focusing on other things like managing your network, having leaders meeting, running leadership camps, going on stage and speaking to thousands of people around the world. And that sort of shifted your focus away from what you used to do. So now I want to take you back to your journey. Remember how simple network marketing was for you in particular. You signed up somebody, you sat with them over coffee or in a small training hall, and you introduced them to a fundamental pillar of network marketing called the 8 basic building blocks. All right, now if you have that video, you see this good looking face, much younger, all right, sharing with you the 8 basic building blocks. Now there's a reason why I called it the 8 basic building blocks, because these are the most fundamental building blocks required for network marketing. That if you master these 8 basic building blocks, you will be able to build a sustainable network which will consistently grow. All right. Now, somewhere along the way, people have taken these 8 basic building blocks, modified it, altered it, catered it to their own personal needs, which I think is a big mistake. Leave it as it is. All right. It has a proven track record. It's been used by 9.5 million people in our network around the world. And if anyone, let me tell you, anyone from your mother-in-law to your 18-year-old child can understand the 8 basic building blocks. Now, sometimes as a leader, you're no longer a basic networker. You're successful, you have a nice car, your checks are 5,000, 10,000 US dollars, or even 2,000 US dollars, and you start sitting across a new prospect, and you sort of think that you don't need to take him through the basics anymore. You sort of tweak it, you sort of approach him from a high level or high-handedly and say, listen, I'm successful, shut up, listen to me. All right, that's not necessary. Even today, I realize that I make the same mistake. Okay, you're not the only one. I've been meeting a lot of prospects the past 4 months because I started a new organization, and I realize I'm not doing what I used to do. So I've changed my modus operandi and I'm going back to the basics. I don't care who I sit across, whether it's a CEO of a company, whether it's a banker, or whether it's a doctor. All right, my presentation may be a bit, my presentation may be a bit different, catering to his needs. But after he signs up, I take him through the 8 basic building blocks. I sit down, have coffee, and ask him, hey, what's your dream? Basic building block number 1. What kind of commitment? What's your list? Let's write down your list of names together. Let's put your dreams on a list so you always remember why you're doing this. Now, you may be uncomfortable doing it today because you think now you are a leader, you're a professional networker, and your approach must be different. Don't. Think about it. You signed up a lot of people using the most basic approach of network marketing. So why change it? You may have changed. You may have evolved into a far more powerful networker leader. Doesn't matter. The modality is still the same. So I want to remind you that don't forget the basics. All right? Even if you're earning 35,000 US a week, you still sign up direct referrals. I hope you're doing that. Monkey see, monkey do. All right? And if you're signing up direct referrals, take them through the same process you took your downlines through 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. All right? Show the plan, follow through, close, and then take them through the 8 basic building blocks. All right? Share with them the importance of speed, Act 48. Share with them the importance of Find 2 as a basic building block also. And then when he starts to slow down in presentation, you introduce the discipline of Rule 3 and get him focused on Rule 3 so his presentations doesn't drop below 15 presentations a month, which you want your whole network to be focused on. And then as you evolve, you go back to the dream list, talk to him about the dreams again, remind them about their dreams and commitments which they made to you when you were doing the 8 basic building blocks with them, and then start focusing on weekly targets from BV and commission checks and raise the bar higher. Make sure he can show the presentation independently. Make sure he's attending your system, all right, consistently. Make sure he attends a re-VCon or a leadership camp or NSS from the V. And then finally, make sure he attends the mother of all events, VCon, which is coming next year in May in Malaysia, Malaysia 2014. Now, that's all it takes. It's fundamental basic stuff. Now, I know you are hungry to grow as a person, as a networker. You think you want to evolve and become like Dato Sri Vijay, to become like me or the other V partners. Guys, we are in 2 different journeys here. I'm the upline for 9.5 million people. My approach varies according to how I manage each individual group in the organization. But when I'm dealing with a prospect, it hasn't changed for 15 years. I'm still the same guy. I still take a piece of paper, a pen, I draw the circles, I show him the plan, I do my follow through, I try to close him on the spot, all right, by showing him the magic of network marketing, the potential income, and then I sit down with him over coffee and go through the 8 basic building blocks. He needs to know how to present. He needs to know the importance of follow through. He needs to know that he has to counsel his upline on a regular basis, which a lot of you are not doing. And if you are going through a challenging time in your country or in your network, you need to counsel upline even more. All right? Until today, after 15 years, I counsel my upline every day, Dato Sri Vijayeshan, on various matters. All right? Because basic building block number 7, counsel upline, is a fundamental building block. And remember, building block number 8, which is duplication, or duplicate, is important because you want hundreds of people like you in your network. You want thousands of yous in the network. All right? My dream is to have 1 million Pathmans around the world. And we will definitely be the biggest company in the history of the world. And it's happening every day as we speak. So guys, as you evolve to become a far greater networker, don't forget the basics. Don't forget how you started building. That's a proven method. Just continue doing it. The only difference is, last time you showed the plan in a cheap shirt and a cheap watch. Today you're wearing a $200 shirt and a $10,000 watch. You came in a Toyota and today you're driving to the presentation in a Ferrari. But your presentation and your 8 basic building blocks doesn't change. Why change something that has worked for 15 years? Why change something that has a proven track record? So don't fall into this trap that you feel this need to evolve your technique. Your technique has worked, it will always work. If it worked 5 years ago, it will work now. Your facts and information may have evolved because QNet has grown bigger and bigger and bigger. But you're a networker. And networking modality has never changed for a long, long time. All right, guys? How many minutes? All right, so it's perfect. I'm very excited that I'm reminding you of this because I had to remind myself of this. I made the mistake. I was showing presentations in the office and then I let the guy go off after buying a product and getting a tracking center, and I never bring him back for the 8 basic building blocks. So now I'm regrouping everyone I've signed up in the past 8 weeks and taking them through the same system which I practiced 15 years ago. Why mess with something that has proven to be the most amazing secret of success? So guys, this is my Wednesday message. I'll be seeing you guys in Stockholm, in Frankfurt, in London for an unbelievable event. So go online to my Facebook or the V Facebook and find out about a London event. And then I'll be going to ReVCon Morocco, unbelievable, and ReVCon Burkina Faso. We're going to rock and roll around the world. This is the last 10 weeks of the year, guys. While the whole world is slowing down, we move faster. We grow bigger. We become stronger. Remember, this year is about raising the bar higher. So don't forget the basics. Keep doing what has worked for 15 years. Don't reinvent the wheel, guys. Whoever you are watching this video, however big your check is, all right, keep doing what worked for you. It will keep working for you. I guarantee you that. I love you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I'll see most of you on my European tour and in ReVCon Morocco, ReVCon Burkina Faso. And I'll also be dropping by UAE. All right, so I love you guys, and I'll see you at the top because that's the only place you belong. The V.